What's good? It's your girl Amani Caesar. Smoke.
Boy, Dre, they forever, baby.
Brian Reeves, Director 70 times 7.
Man, it's your boy, Artist.
The girl's Asia's name. Girl named Masam.
It's Young Spook, one half of Back in Business Podcast.
Aaron, the Gap 2 Diva.
Big stuff.
Are you Milan? Here, Milan.
It's your girl, Flaming Gina.
This Auntie Pig.
Boy, Lou.
Ebony, a.k.a. Ebony with an I. I'm from the Big Head Radio Show, and I'm
With the King Teeth Network, huh?
Good. I think we live.
Good?
We good.
Okay, so now we about to get into the most important interview I've had thus far, because I feel like if I do this right, I can read this and watch this one and make $1 million. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Let's go. Let's go.
See? Hey.
Listen, you can make your first million by yourself, but you need a team to make your second one.
Talk your shit.
So I'm with it.
We are here.
Let's go.
Miss Campbell in the building. I can't even call you by your first name. You are too much of a boss.
Charkia is such a boss.
Charkia, such a...
You know, I work for that name a little bit.
You like being Charkia, just such a boss. You like...
I love that. You know what I love? I love helping people. Like, I love watching their life change because I did something for them. Like, that is like the most passionate turn on. Like, for me, I love all this, but I only want to come wealth to put people on.
Yeah.
Like, I only want to come like that to change lives.
Yeah.
That's it. Success
all
will open the
it's about.
doors. That's it. Like, the money, it's cool, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie.
You can do
The
it
money's
so
cool.
much thing.
But if I can get a little of that, but still really, like, don't have to be lonely at the top and settle the whole placement of people.
Yeah.
Like the whole family of 12 and stuff. You know, like Jesus, sharing the bread.
Come on now.
But we all passing loaves.
For real. Look, I just want to say thank you. I want to thank you for being on my podcast, on our network. Sweezy, we got one.
Thank you for having me.
Cause we do a lot of interviews, and we love each and every one of them that we've done. But you're at mentally a level where every one of our interviewers that we've had can learn from you. And that's why you're so important to this. Because our people watch our people that come on, and they are looking for inspiration. So I'll be trying to get to those people that really can give them that game. You gave us 20 minutes already, and I'm about to get another 30 out of you.
Okay.
So, 2014, He Loves Curves Boutique is established, downtown Cleveland.
Actually, it was if we really start from the beginning.
Come on.
It was our, hold on now.
Come
Let
on
me tell
now.
you the broke season. dog.
Okay.
Let's get real.
Here.
See, people talk about all this money and
Come
where
on
they
now.
at.
Come on now.
Let's talk about when I doubled that rent and them bills, and I was buying shipment, packing up my bedroom with. When I tell you, I was buying chairs, tables, racks, all kind of stuff. I didn't even have a store. I just knew I was gonna have one. I was gonna be ready when
You
I got
was putting
it.
it in the house?
Yeah, packed,
Storing it?
Just
knowing.
My son was like, "Ma, you was tripping." I said, "No, baby. See, listen, it's a difference of tripping and being ready.
Yeah.
See, when you I buy my raincoat and my rain boots and my umbrella in the sun.
Ooh.
You know?
'Cause it's
So
my fault.
no, you got to get prepared. So guess what?
Preparation.
When it rains, I'm already ready. See, I get to go play outside. You got to watch the window because you was like, I ain't going to get that umbrella and boots until it ain't rain. So why would I buy it? Just because.
Chestnut checkers.
So I start just buying all kinds of stuff, getting it, popping up out my trunk, going to Wood Hill and putting dresses on a rack. Didn't want to put no money into, I really couldn't afford the cute flyers. So I said, what can I do to be memorable when they see me? I went to Office Max, got neon pink paper, neon green paper, the brightest paper.
Yep.
And I said, I'm just gonna put He Love Curves real big on it. And they'll know when they see this paper somewhere, that's the girl He Love Curves. Then I end up finding me a location.
So you was putting the groundwork in before even the location came about.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause some people wait.
No.
Some people hold all the secrets, and then when they get the big reveal, oh, we're here. But you was outside.
No, I was outside. I was like baby boy. Like, I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah.
I'm talking about when my rent doubled and everything. My landlord, like, literally believed in me. What? I'm talking about, yeah.
So tell us that. Tell it, like, okay, you said your landlord believed in you. Your rent doubled. Like,
I was doubling. I wouldn't pay my rent because I was trying to invest in my store.
and he was okay with that.
I've always paid my rent on time. So yeah, I mean, I was like, look, just give me, if you could just bear with me for about a couple of months,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, and it worked.
And in God's favor, the universe, it worked.
Wow.
I'm talking about when I got my billboards put up, you don't even know, when I got my first 2 billboards put up, I was just using all my money for advertisement.
Mm-hmm. As you should.
Using it for
That's
advertisement.
so smart. That's
But
where
I'm
we're
like,
at.
well, now what do I do? The bills to do, light, gas, all that's due.
Yeah.
I went to heat. I'm like, okay, let me try heat, see what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Get in the building, I'm hoping I can get approved for heat.
Mm-hmm.
Sit down in front of the lady. She was like, you look familiar. I was like, me? I said, no. She said, no. She's like, you got a billboard. I said, fuck. I ain't getting no help.
I ain't getting no help.
She's like, my daughter rap. We rap her. She's like, Mom, I want to be like the girl on the billboard. I was like, look, I know I got a billboard. I just started the business, man. I said, listen, ma'am. I said, I ain't making money yet.
No.
She was like, what I need you to really do is don't say nothing. She said, anything you say, I got to put on this paper.
Be quiet.
Got up. Lights and gas was $10 a month.
What?
So what I did was I knew for sure, like, being on the system, there's nothing wrong with it, but that wasn't my career.
Right.
This is now God giving me a stepping stone. I got to go hard.
Yeah.
So if he let me pay $10 a month, I got some extra money.
Yeah.
This ain't extra money like you do what you want to with it. File my income tax check, took that. I said, ain't nothing. It's go
So you
time.
went into that noodles
Oh, yeah.
mindset. People don't, sacrifice is real when you want to get to a real different place.
They don't think so.
So why did you?
Because I wanted it. I lived in low income. I was a teen mom. Like, I had the odds beat against me. I was never going to make it. I was going to have a bunch of kids. I was the first one 16 and pregnant. It was odds against me.
pregnant?
Yeah, it was the odds against me. Now I'm going to make sure my name going to be on somebody's check.
Absolutely.
So a few people happen to ask me for some jobs. That's just a little, I'm going to toot my horn a little bit. But no, honestly, I just didn't want to I lived in low income. And I said, I do not want to make that to be my success. I'm not getting comfortable.
Yeah. That's the number one thing. Not
get
getting
comfortable.
comfortable. At each phase of it, though. You got the $10, the $10. Oh, people gonna be like, oh, it's time to ball. It's time to have some fun.
Yeah,
we
no.
got $10 a month. We can pay that when we got that.
Yeah, no.
No.
Well, they had a special program too. Like if you paid on time, it's $10. Then after 6 months, they erase some of it. After a year, they erase some more. After 2 years, they erase it all. So I'm like, oh, this business.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just pay the $10.
Yeah.
By the time I get in a great situation, that'll be good, and I'm able to pay a real bill.
Wow.
You gotta make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
That's what I did.
So you go from baby boy basically on the corner, putting the dresses on the mannequins, and moving. I want to ask this: when you're in that moment, when you're getting these things, and you're getting little breaks from your landlord and from the organizations, and where's your mindset at? Is it up and down? Is it straight focus?
Focus. I block everything out. I owe him. I gotta fix this.
Yeah.
I go straight. I still have that mindset to this day. Like I could block everybody out and
Really?
like don't pay you no. Yeah. When I'm on a mission, I block everything out. Even when it comes to execute my fashion shows, my team will tell you, my husband will tell you, like. He be like, we up. All right, no, we doing pizza for about the next 2 months. It's a wrap because I go completely cold turkey.
Really?
It has got me this far, and I won't change my formula for nobody.
What did I was look, everything this is how I know this is supposed to be happening. Because everything you say, I literally was talking to them about. I was like, I'm not switching my formula because it got me where I'm at.
You're not supposed to. I have got a lot of opportunities people have asked me to do. Look. The boutique world, that is what I do. Like, I love it. I got it down to a passion. I can open it up for you and have you going in no time and numbers flip. That's what I do. I'm not going to jump into something I have no clue about.
Right.
When I already know my formula.
Yeah.
For what? Is it okay to grow and do different things? But again, That's like, big business. You know who he is on Instagram? Mm-hmm. He sell the houses, right? Like, that's what he do.
Yes.
People who start giving all their money, trying to run around and buy all this. Is that what you do?
Right.
Like, is that what you do? And I'm not saying don't invest. It's good to invest. Just make sure you invest it because it's a good formula for you that you know you can execute.
100%. So you started to execute a little well. You do the grand opening.
Mm-hmm.
How does that go? What is that day like for you? The grand opening for He Loves Curves Boutique. You are the face. You have all the passion. Now it's real.
Great. It go great.
You have not faltered, and a lot of people be up and down with emotions. You are just.
It's my passion.
Yeah.
That's what
How
I
did
built
you get
myself
to this
for.
point in life?
Work hard.
Like I'm saying mentally. How do you get to the point?
Fail.
That's it. And fail fast.
Fail. Period. Fail. Get out your mind of what you see you want to be and where you want to be, and just be excited where you at now.
Yeah.
Even I tell to this day, one, success is not all about money and the glitz and glam. It's about peace. It's about being able to put your bills on auto pay. It's about being able to help the people you want. To me, that's what success means. But not only that, you have to understand this. You got to celebrate when you broke, like you got money, when you got money. See, everybody always busy when they got money. They got so much to do, so many places to go, and so this and that. But when they ain't got no money, they ain't got nothing to do. They get depressed. They get sad. No, celebrate still.
Really?
Yeah, celebrate when you broke. Because you already know what's going on. Happy.
Just be happy. Find happiness.
Touch everything you got. If you in your business and you know you can't make rent, just start touching stuff, fixing stuff. Like, can't wait to pay you off. Can't wait to get this bill today. Don't look for depression.
Yeah.
You can't be only happy when you got money, because the money always not going to be there.
It's going to come up and down.
It's going to come up and down. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad. So you're going to have, your energy is what brings people. Your energy is what brings your surroundings. So if you got a negative vibe, how do you expect anything to come to you?
You can't expect it.
Not the good stuff, because the good stuff ain't going to touch it.
Right. It's not coming close.
So
So you just kept a positive mindset regardless of what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, I had my ups and downs. Like I tell people, you never said, what the hell was I thinking? I'm about to shut everything the fuck down. You ain't in business.
Ooh.
If you ain't never said, what the hell was I thinking? I'm about to shut everything down.
Never doing this interview.
I'm never doing this shit again. Guess what? You ain't in business. That's how you know you're doing something right.
Yes, 100%. So you got to put your all into it.
Your whole body.
You can't
your whole.
Was you ever just playing with it at all? Like playing around?
This ain't a game to me. This is my life I was building.
Like I said.
I don't know the odds of me winning the lottery. I don't know the odds of the lump sum coming on my lap. I don't know the odds of that. But I do know I don't gamble. But if I gamble on me, I'm going to win.
Yeah, every time.
That's
Even
a fact.
if you fail, you win because you learned, just taught something to yourself to add on to yourself.
Yeah, I done took a lot of loss.
What's one of those losses?
Man, which one can I say? You know what? I'm going to say my closest loss. I got to my peak to where now He Love Curves is really kicking off now.
It is still one location or just multiple now?
This is one location.
Still, okay.
Still one location. Yeah. And in 2020, my son was in a bad car crash.
I remember that story.
Through COVID. And he did over 60 days in the hospital, over 45 surgeries. And only one person can come a day to come see him. Like if I come for 2 minutes, can't nobody else go. I'm in the position of where I'm picking. Like my mom is like, stay with my son. Forget all that.
Yeah.
You gotta stay with your child. Like, no. That's what mothers do.
Absolutely.
But then the business side of me is like, well, all the sacrifices you miss from being with them, all the sacrifices you miss of putting everything on hold was for this moment. So now I gotta say, these both my babies.
Yeah.
How are they equal? Because guess what? You need this to take care of this.
And you've
So
manifested this.
I told him, I said, you know what, son, I'm gonna be here in the morning. I gotta go open up the store. I'm gonna be back. So to have to look in his face and say with confidence, and let him know, like, you got this.
Yeah.
You don't need me right now.
Yeah.
And turn my back will be the lowest point ever in my life.
Really?
Yes. Because now I'm so emotional. I can't use my emotions. I can't show him my emotions because I need him to lay in his bed and know that it's a man out here with 2 legs that still can't do what he about to do. You understand? And I got to go open up this door and say, hey, welcome to He Love Curves. How you doing? Because I need to make this money. Yes, I have an amazing husband who holds it all down, but I'm his partner. And I always keep in mind what he did for me, so I can't fail.
Right. Right. The people.
I can't fail.
The people make
Like
you
I got
keep going.
people that really make me that hold me, that understand, like, I can't drop the ball.
Yeah.
Even right now with my son, I looked at this. God saved him from 2 car crashes.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
So there was another one?
So he got hit, the car went up. He actually climbed out the car and called me. It's like, Ma, come get me. Come get me now. I made it. I was in a bad car crash. On the way
called
there,
you?
Yep, on the way there I was talking to him. The phone dropped. A guy didn't wait in line, came over to the emergency lane and hit him physically. And that's what took his left leg.
And that's what took. What?
Yep.
Not even the original crash.
And the original crash was crazy.
Right. That's what I thought it was. I didn't even know that part.
It was two accidents.
Wow.
Caucasian. They let him walk away. No license, no insurance, no nothing.
What?
My son didn't get nothing for that accident. Nope. But he got
And he
his
went
life.
to the emergency lane?
He went through it. You know how you wait in line, they have you waiting?
Mm-hmm.
Or rather waiting. I don't think, of course, the guy didn't do it intentionally.
Right.
He just was like,
Trying to
look,
get out the way.
I ain't about to wait in
Right.
traffic. I'm about to take a shortcut.
And ran
And
into
by
the
the
whole
time he
accident.
could stop, it was raining. He rear-ended my son, and it hit him physically. Knocked him over the wall and had his leg.
So mentally, you had to walk away from your son during this time. And this is not just a regular time. This is 2020, people. This is COVID.
So that's what made it even worse.
And I want to ask you about that. Like, how did you handle having a storefront during COVID?
Relax.
Relax.
God said he shut the world down. Relax.
Yeah.
This is your time to focus on what you could not focus on and really understand why he did this.
And what did you get from that? The time.
Peace. It helped me really look into what's important of my business, things that I was missing, things that I needed. It allowed me to go deeper into the business than just making the money out the business.
Yeah.
What is more important than just making the money is relationships, the furniture.
The programs you're putting together for the kids. Yes, absolutely.
So I would say probably about the almost end of when the shutdown, I started doing some modeling in the house and, you know, because for me, I got U.S. vendors, so I was still getting shipment in. My husband worked my whole pandemic. He had it, so I was still ordering clothes, shipping out from the house. Yeah, I was still ordering.
So you were
And my
smart
landlord
with it.
wanted her money.
Yeah.
Even though we were shut down and it mandatory, she said, listen, I can give you this 3-day notice, or you can pay my rent money. She said, I pay $8,000 on the building downtown, and the government do not care.
Right.
My landlord with their money.
Right.
Guess who had to pay that? I had to pay that rent.
Yeah.
And I had to respect it. It's just business.
So how did you change your business? So you went more online stuff? Did you do more?
It made me concentrate on online because I really have not concentrated online.
Because you're a person to person.
I'm a personal person, number
Yes.
one. Number two, I still felt like I was building the one business. Online is a second business.
Yes.
Like you gotta really
E-commerce
give your
is a
time.
different-
People
completely
don't
different
get that. And people
Come
will
on.
set you up to do stuff for you to fail.
Come on.
And if I'm not giving my business, I'm trying to build this, how am I gonna give you time online? I'm trying to keep stuff in the store. Now you want me to ship it out? No, guess what? I'm patient. I'm a
Yes.
patient person.
Okay.
And I'm a really firm believer.
That's key to entrepreneurship.
He shut my doors down. I didn't have to post every day. I wasn't doing all that. I could make one post and sell out.
Really?
What's meant is meant is meant. No, that's just how I see things. It's people you could post every day, all day. If it's not your time, it's not your
It's
time.
not your time, yes.
You don't get that.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't get successful or get money just because they did something 1,000 times. Some people just, It's their time.
Yeah.
And that's why I believe investing in people and helping people become bosses. Because somebody may look at this person as a little person, and I help you see, I do it to build contact lists. I don't know what great journey God got for you. Now, guess what? I'm right here.
Yeah.
I done helped you. You right here. A year later, you all the way up there.
Come on now.
So what's going to happen is, when I show up, you going to tell your people, guess what? All the rules break when she come through.
Absolutely.
I don't care what I said.
Yep.
When that one come, because you always going to know, that was the one who showed me how to fish, and I'm never going to forget her.
Absolutely. 100%.
So that's why I love doing what I'm doing. Again, we can't count what people got, what God got for people. Nope. And that's what people do. Or when they look at all these followers, or all this stuff they show off, or all these people that's so dope and amazing, but are they really helping people honestly? Do they really care honestly to help them?
And that's part of your purpose. It's on you. It's not even, it's in you and on you. Like, as soon as you start talking, people listen. People want to hear it. People want to know how you became who you became. Because it's not even about the money. Because it's not like we watched you pull up and she got.
And I don't even show. I do.
She got them cars.
I don't show them off. I'm not. I get those things. Well, I've always been a car head. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah.
What's your favorite?
Ooh. I would say my favorite is a G-Wagon.
Ooh.
But I've got.
The thing you got?
I done drove a little everything. I done got Bentleys, Corvettes, Range Rover. I got stuff, just toys. Listen,
Just toys.
my mother brought me Mercury control cars since I was little.
Yeah. Okay.
Like little.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I don't build cars from scratch. That's how much I love cars. So I always love cars. Like, I don't get them to show off in front of nobody. I don't care. Give me a $10 outfit and a car.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
And you're happy.
I love a car.
So, you do amazing. I haven't been able to be a part of them yet, but you do these amazing runway model. I mean, you put them things together. Fashion shows, and then there's yours. You know, like, fashion shows, and then it's yours. So where's the idea, the excitement, it just becomes this big thing when you do it. Like, where does that come from?
That fashion shows is my journey. You know, I went from different shape sizes. I got lupus. That's what actually got me to start the boutique.
Wow.
I was a slim tender, you know, just little butt, and then I became a plus size, curvy woman, and I had women talk about, like, girl, you got so big, stop eating, and things like that. And I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna let my weight determine who I am. I started dressing sexy. That's why to this day, not even transferred to who I am, I still got this business sex appeal because of, I was gonna want my confidence no matter what. So I did the shows. It wasn't even really about fashion. It was just, I wanted to give women their confidence. Every shape, size. Everybody got told, no, you walking my runway.
Wow.
So most of my models, that's why I did it. These is everyday women. Most of my models, that's what they do. But majority of them, they just got from a divorce, depression, or somebody just told me not. And that runway get them life.
Oh, yes.
It give them that feeling they need. And I want every woman to feel that, who people say they shouldn't be able to feel it because they look like this, or they shape like this, or they ain't good enough. So.
Did you have to find it by yourself, though? Because I feel like when you were going through this moment of you were very skinny and then having this, you know, lupus and then it affecting your body how it did, was it just, I'm just going to be confident regardless?
No, I got depressed.
Okay.
I went through
She's
depression.
She's a person, y'all. I was
yeah,
just
no,
trying
I'm
to
human. No.
she's human.
I went through
was about to
depression.
say.
No, I went through depression, you know, real bad. I did. I went through things. I felt like I shouldn't go out. I shouldn't look for love. I shouldn't be with nobody. No, I went through all that kind of stuff. I really did.
And what brought you out of it?
When she called me fat. And I don't let nobody use the word fat or big in my store. It's called curvy.
Yes. Curvy.
Like, I just don't.
And lovely, and we love it all.
I just don't believe that you should judge somebody like that. So I said, oh, okay. Huh. She said, you fat and big. I said, gotcha.
Yeah.
Big, fat, eating woman now, Lord Jesus. Don't you wish you would have been nice?
Man.
But guess what?
Eating though, in every way.
Even to this day, I clothe her.
Really?
Yeah. I don't believe in doing my, I want to say enemies. I don't believe in doing my haters wrong.
Yeah.
For what?
Because it just brings back on you bad stuff. You might as well just let them do what they're going to do.
They know in their heart they love me.
Why?
That's for sure.
No.
So I'm okay with that.
Fact.
You're going to have it. And I learned in this game, everybody not meant to like you. I don't care what you do. Everybody's not going to like you. You got 1,000 that's going to hate you, but 1,000,000 going to love you. Which one you taking? Should add 2 more thousand to it. People will say, I wouldn't even mess with her. Why? I don't know. Shit, me either. I wouldn't either then. You know, so I'm a little different. The person they talk about, if I see that they're scaling higher than the people that's always talking about them, so I'm going to meet the person y'all talking about.
Facts.
Shit. Tell me her name again.
Something you want.
What he do? He ain't shit. He did, but he doing this and you still the same. Shit. So wait, well hold on. Everybody that's talking about him is in the exact same position. But he is some reason at the top of the
Continuously elevated.
take me to the top. I'm going. Let me go. Let him know I feel some kind of way about him. Real quick.
100%. Let me go talk to him one-on-one.
Let me know what he feel like real quick. So I'm that kind of person. I don't care about people talking about me. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't live for none of that shit. I don't care. At the end of the day, guess what? Stop it. Stop looking for the hype. None of us gonna be famous until we die anyway.
Right.
You don't become famous till you die.
For real, for real.
We do all this hard work to get our flowers when we die. And that's the truth.
So it can't even be about that. It's got to be about how many people you help.
That's it. How many
On the
people can I
journey.
help? Liv, I didn't let over almost 600 women walk my stage. Wow. Like I have almost 80 to 90 models of fashion show.
Talk your shit. Keep going. 'Cause
Period.
I know it's more. Come on. What
Like
else?
all
What
day.
else?
I done had girls come in and be like, they be scared. I'm like, scared for what? You need to rewalk
You
that
bring
real
it
quick.
out of them.
Yeah, turn them out. I like that. I must say, I'm a turn out girl.
Not to this book that you have.
That book really gonna turn you out.
Okay, but you're an author now.
I am.
You have, but I love what you do. You said you're patient. So you've mastered the boutique. You've mastered the port. You know I can put that together. And I can actually teach you how to put it together if you want to.
And give you the game, because I don't care.
Because it doesn't, but now you're going into the books. And it's something you're passionate about. It's something you've wanted to do, but now you've done it.
Now I'm speaking to women's brain. Like I love speaking for women.
So what's the book called one more time so they can go catch
Thoughts,
that?
it's called Thoughts of a Married Woman. We still have Cravens too, dedicated to men, and it's also from committed women. It was dedicated from committed, because you have women that's in committed relationships that goes through these things. And men need to be okay with just, if you just listen to her, you'd be surprised. So the book is very sexual, and it's a very good, high steaming book. And the plan of the book is, ladies, put on something sexy, smell good, let
Figuring this big business stuff out. So what is franchising compared to ownership?
Franchising is allowing someone to use your name, but also stopping them from doing all the hard work that you already did.
So it's already laid out.
It's already laid out, so both parties win.
You don't have to run it.
I don't
They
have to
don't
run it.
do
I
the
don't touch it.
paperwork.
I don't have to do nothing. Everything is in your name, and I collect a royalty every month. But guess what? You also don't have to wait years and years to start making your 6 figures because it's already done. It's like Chick-fil-A's. That's all I always wanted, Chick-fil-A's. And everywhere you go in all of them, they say, hey, welcome to Hello Curves.
Yes.
And guess what happens behind the doors? We all are happy. We all, like, I really deal with my franchise. I'm speaking to her. I don't just wait to collect the money, because at the end of the day, you want them to eat. You want to keep them motivated. That's what's going to keep you going. This is another way we do it.
How do you structure that? So how do you even start that? Do you like, okay, I have my apprentice, I have somebody I really think could do it, or do you put it out there, like, and see who bites? Like, how do you even get somebody to be like, I trust them with my franchise?
Simple like this. Pay for here's the game.
Ooh.
And I tell you the game to it. But yes, I ask for credit. I ask for bank statements. I want to know what you got.
Yeah, you gotta know it all.
Yeah, you gotta know it all.
And then, how do you become confident that they can actually run a successful business? Because you're not there every day.
I train them.
Okay.
Before my franchise, I trained her for like 5 months. She shadowed me, 5 to 6 months.
Because McDonald's is like a year, right? Like with their
I don't worry
franchises.
about no other people, so
Big
I just go with what work for me,
No,
honestly.
it's more one-on-one anyway. So
Yeah.
you wouldn't need a whole year. You one-on-one is you could do it.
You gotta trust. I mean, you don't know.
Right.
You could have a person with a bunch of money use your name and mess it up. You can have a person with no money and make it the best business ever.
Yeah.
So you you gotta trust. I mean, ain't nothing guaranteed, but
And
you
what
don't
year
know.
was this?
Last year.
This
It's about
was
to be a year.
2021, when you franchised and you got Richmond
I opened
Heights.
up Richmond. I had a grand opening for Richmond Heights, November 17th, I think. November 17th.
Oh, it's coming
No, I
up.
think the 26th. Yeah, I think the 26th.
It's coming up. Black Friday?
November. Yeah, early Black Friday.
Really?
And then I did hers 2 weeks later, December 9th, in the mall, back to back.
That is very. Look, the genius that we're sitting with, I don't think they're gonna catch just yet, because it's just the simple stuff like understanding timing, understanding the right person, understanding risk, and not being afraid of them. I mean, you could lose everything.
Okay.
And what in those moments, how do you overcome? How could somebody overcome the fear of taking a risk?
You got to know yourself.
It starts there.
Like
100% starts.
you got to know yourself.
Because you gotta know what
If
you're
you
willing
you
to
know
take
you
on.
never pay bills ever in your life, no matter what happened, and you never could save $1, you should just go clock in and just blow your money. You know, like you got to know yourself. Can you face yourself in the mirror every day? Is the question I ask.
Real, honestly. Now you really empower these queens, and I'm gonna get you out of here, but the game is just. This might need to be sold, not told. I ain't gonna hold you. The game you're giving is truly something that you manifested and that people can take and learn from. And it's not something that's gonna happen overnight, people. It's not something that you wake up and now you're this person.
No.
It's something that you literally go day by day trying to figure out how I can be better, how I can be better, how I can be different. And again, like you said, minding my business real hard. I don't care what McDonald's is doing. I don't care what this person or that person is doing.
I just posted because I went to a bars brunch. Indy had came, and I went to my makeup artist, Whitney. She invited, like, I want you to come with me to this brunch. I'm like, okay, cool. I went to the brunch, and I made a statement, you know, because the ladies asked me, well, how do you stay this and that? I said, I run my own race. When I run, I stop and tie my shoes. I stop and take a water break.
Come on.
I stop and wipe my forehead.
Come on.
I might make a phone call
because
I am clear and I'm confident there's no one else running with me. I don't care what nobody else is doing.
Yeah.
This is my race.
Right.
So I don't have to exhaust myself or let my shoestring stay tied and fall because I'm trying to beat you. What God got for me ain't for you. And what he got for you ain't for me. So why am I trying to beat you and miss all the steps in my stuff trying to rush to do what you're doing? That ain't got nothing to do with me.
100%.
So I run, I walk, I paced,
Might
jog a little bit, look at, Instagram real quick. It depends on what track I'm on.
So where are you at now with everything? Because you feel, just the energy you give me is like everything's great, peachy, and just focused, but where are you at?
I'm trying to win.
Win what?
Everything I want.
So what's the ultimate goal?
The ultimate goal would be, I would love to have about 15 franchises where I'm going around to just actually doing seminars with them, keeping them in business, motivating them, and building more bosses. Like, that's my ultimate goal. For me, this is about to be the realest thing I can tell you.
So look right
When
there
when my son was in the hospital, and I had my fashion show March 21st, and we had to get him, I was like, listen, he need to walk in my show. He never missed the show. They said, Mom, he just got out. It takes people a year to walk. And he got to learn how to use the prosthetic like it's a process. I said, yeah, I hear you. I said, he needs to walk this show. It's in a month. I'm going to need him to walk this show. And we're about 3 weeks in. I said, so where is he at? Is the leg? She's like, oh, no, the assurance haven't approved the leg yet. I said, ma'am, how much is the leg?
Yeah.
How much is the leg? She said, well, it's too much and it's still not guaranteed to be here. I said, I don't need you to guarantee me it's going to be here. I need you to tell me how much is the leg. I said, okay, she told me. I said, how would you like that now, cash or credit?
Yeah.
That's my success.
Yeah.
That told me I made it.
Yeah.
I was worried about my son a leg. So to me, that
And
I
not
don't
have
need
to
nothing
ask
else.
nobody.
I don't need nothing else to give me confirmation of what's for me. I brought my son a leg. And guess what? 19th, that leg came. The 21st, he walked my show.
Wow.
My husband fired the therapist and healed him back in 3 months.
Your husband did.
My husband fired the therapist the second day. He said, there's nothing you can do for us. Thank you.
Wow. Speak on your relationship a little bit, because the way you talk is, I pray my wife talks about me like this.
Oh, that's my big daddy. That's my big daddy.
Where did, so it all came in 2014, like you told
It all
us.
came in 2014.
How did it stay together though? This is 9 years now.
Yeah, because we meant to be each other's superheroes.
Mm.
And when you meant to be a superhero, you don't go nowhere.
So how did you know it was meant to be?
I didn't. I just knew how that white T-shirt looked, and I ain't gonna even hold you. Listen, I don't know what was on that white T-shirt, but baby, it was enough to say that's my husband.
Wow.
Yeah. And he made me. He put me through a runaround too. He ain't just give in to me like that either.
And you used to people giving in. I know that.
Yeah. He took me outside. He asked me. He was like, "You looking for a fuck or something different?" I was like, "Well, shit. Really, the night you get." Don't hold me. Pause. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, we're gonna be honey. I ain't.
We gonna be together, but
you don't know what answer I really want to give you right now. But you know, me being a lady, I was like, something's different.
I love how you talk about it.
And yeah, that's our big daddy, and I love him. Like that's my best friend.
Yeah.
Like when I tell you, I can honestly tell you. Like black love, like when you find your one, that shit's real.
It changes everything.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Like when you find your one,
You can see it in your eyes.
like you find your one.
Yeah.
And he get like, you know your wife, you let your life, you don't feel your wife looking dressed. I'm like, Daddy, where you don't even know he told me to post that picture? Like, he confident. A man have to be confident in himself. Yeah. And I can't have a jealous man to deal with me. Like I'm a brand.
Right.
So I'm going to dress a certain way. I'm going to look a certain way. You got to be able to handle that.
Absolutely.
And he, you know what I'm saying?
Handle
He's
it,
just
man.
all, you know, all that. But, you know, he give me life. Like, that's my peace.
Yeah. 100%.
So,
I want to end on that great note, because that's a happy note right there.
yeah, that's my baby.
So this is the King Teeth Network. Thank you. But we do have one more thing before we get out of here. And you
Okay.
said it actually earlier. It's called Get It Off Your Chest. And it's something that we like to do before we see you again, because there's always a part 2 with the royal family.
Okay.
So now that you've been here, you're always back welcome. Just you can
Okay.
get our line. You can pull up on us. Hey, turn the camera on. And
Turn the camera on.
I got something to say.
I got something to say.
Hey.
Well, I got a lot of stuff to say. Let me tell y'all. No, I ain't going to throw nobody in their bus. I got some people, but I'm going to do like Nikki. I might address them on the second album.
Yeah.
But until the end, I'm going to let y'all breathe. Because
Let
y'all
it
know
breathe.
some of y'all done did some foul. But we
ain't
ain't gotta worry about
even
that.
deeper. We
Yeah,
gonna
we
get
ain't
into that
worry
even
about
deeper. But right now, before we get you out of here, because I know you're a busy woman, we just thank you for your time. Thank you for the inspiration you've given, the motivation you've given. I did want to speak on your motivational speaking, but we're gonna save that for part 2. Get it off your chest. Basically, it's whatever you need to say to your people, to your followers, to us, to the haters, to yourself, before we see you again.
Ooh, get off my chest. What can I say? Well, I will say this. Stay focused. Never give up. Understand it costs to be in business. Learn your formula. It's okay to have hate. Haters, we love you. Don't focus on tit for tat to get back at them. Love yourself first, and more than anything, stay confident. Listen, once you're confident in yourself, you have great customer service, anything you sell, they will buy. And remember this, if the followers don't add up how much money in your account, don't worry about the followers, how many following you. Because 5 could follow you and make you $1 million. $1 million can follow you and put $5 in your account. Trust the process. He love curves. Charkia is such a boss.
Come on, it's the King Network. We out of here. Peace and love.